إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره. نعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء، واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم، ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. أما بعد. I greet you all with the greeting of Islam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May the peace and the blessing of Almighty Allah be with you all. I'd like to welcome you all for another segment concerning how to be rich by gaining blessings. How to be billionaire by multiplying your blessings. And inshallah today we're talking about teaching the Quran or learning the Quran. First, hear about the virtues of Surah Al-Ikhlas. That's the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is saying, من قرأ قل هو الله أحد 10 مرات بنى الله له بيتا في الجنة. This is a collection of Imam Ahmad rahmatullahi alayhi, authenticated by Shaykh Al-Albani rahmatullahi alayhi, that the Prophet of Allah sallallahu alayhi wasallam saying, whosoever say the Surah Ahad, Surah Qul Huwa Allahu Ahad 10 times, Allah will build a house for him in Jannah only by reciting this short surah. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. He repeats this 10 times. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will bless you with a house in Jannah. And I don't think it will take more than 5 minutes for you to say it 10 times. So this is great opportunity to have a lot of blessings as a result of reciting Surah Al-Ikhlas. Here in Hadith that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is saying, خيركم من تعلم القرآن وعلمه, which is the meaning is the best among you those who learn the Quran and teach it to others. خيركم, the best among you. So people compete with each other with cars, with housing and things like this. But the Prophet ﷺ giving us the real competition and the best way, that is say the best among us, we Muslims, those people who learn the Quran and teach it to others. And it shows you the need of each other, our needs for each other, supporting one another, helping one another. وَتَعَاوَنُوا عَلَى الْبِرِّ وَالتَّقْوَى, help one another towards righteousness and good deed. So if we teach a person even a surah that short like قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ, every time the person repeating this surah, you're going to be getting also the same reward. And it's very important that you learn it first. You say it correctly before you teach it to somebody. So the knowledge, that seeking the knowledge comes before spreading the knowledge. So you make sure that you have the proper information, the proper recitation, the proper way to say it, and after you learn it, you try to teach it to somebody else. The Prophet ﷺ, those who do this will be among the best of this ummah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us with this opportunity. In another narration that say, من علم آية من كتاب الله عز وجل كان له ثوابها ما تليت. If you teach somebody one single verse from the Quran, you will be getting equal reward as long as somebody else is reciting it. So if I go and teach your children one single verse from the Quran, every time the children going to repeat this verse, I'm also going to get a credit, hasanat, blessings, because I was the reason or the cause for them to be able to say it. Okay, in addition to this, we see in فضل الذهاب إلى المسجد لتعلم القرآن أو قراءة القرآن. If you want now to add more and enhance your blessings more, that you will be going to the mosque to learn the Quran. So now you be in the right place and learning the best knowledge in the mosque. So the Prophet ﷺ is saying to the Sahaba, أيكم يحب أن يغدو كل يوم إلى بطحان أو بطحان أو إلى العقيق فيأتي منه بناقتين كوماوين في غير إثم ولا قطع رحم. فقلنا يا رسول الله نحب ذلك. قال أفلا يغدو أحدكم إلى المسجد فيعلم أو يقرأ آيتين من كتاب الله عز وجل خير له من ناقتين، وثلاث خير له من ثلاث، وأربع خير له من أربع، ومن أعدادهن من الإبل. In the collection of Imam Ahmad and Muslim rahmatullahi alayhima, the Prophet of Allah sallallahu alayhi wasallam is saying, which one of you would like to go to Buthan or Al-Aqiq? Is a place in Medina, a distance, okay? Which one would like to go there and get two big, huge camels, healthy camels, without stealing, without making a disturbance to untie the relationship with your family? That means you're going to get it for free. You don't have to fight for this camel. You don't have to steal it. You don't have to do anything wrong. Okay? So all the Sahaba who heard this say, we, Prophet of Allah, each one of us would like to go to this place, the marketplace or Bathan, and get two camels without stealing, without, you understand, any committing any sin. The Prophet ﷺ told them, if one of you go to the mosque to learn a verse from the Quran or to teach it to somebody, will be much better than having two camels. And if you teach somebody 3 verses, you will be better than having 3 camels. Can you imagine? Do you know how a camel, maybe you don't know what's camel, a cow, big, what, about $3,000-4,000? How long will it take you to teach somebody one verse or to learn one single verse? Let's say max 5 minutes. Okay? ألم نشرح لك صدرك ألم نشرح لك صدرك. And you keep saying it and repeating ألم نشرح لك صدرك. Only one verse. And you come back. The Prophet ﷺ say, you go to the mosque or wherever they teach in the Quran, or if the reciter will come to your house, and for you to learn one single verse or to teach it to somebody, this will be better for you than owning and taking a whole camel. Subhanallah. Do you know, like $5,000? If I tell you, which one of you willing now to receive $5,000? All what you need to do to sit down for me, repeat with you one single verse. You're talking about $5,000. I don't know which one of you is not going to accept this offer. So the Prophet ﷺ saying, by you going to the mosque, or you going to the teacher, or you be the teacher and teach somebody one single verse and come back home, this will be not equal, but is better than getting a whole camels for free. We don't view Quran like this. We don't see. If somebody tell you, sit and watch my house for 5 minutes, and I give you $100 for watching my house, only 5 minutes, you are not going to do it? $5,000. Subhanallah. But somebody will tell me, I will make you work and watch here, you understand, I give you $25. We jump. $25 for 5 minutes. You know why? Because some people see the value of the dollar. Dollar Akbar. Instead of saying the reward Akbar or Allahu Akbar. You see the value of the dollar, you're going to jump. But the Prophet ﷺ saying for you to learn or to teach one single verse more than having one camel. No stealing, no gambling, nothing. Will this motivate us, brothers and sisters, that starting tonight that we're going to look for somebody to teach us Quran or to learn from us Quran? You don't have to go through tafsir, you don't want to go, nothing. You say it and they repeat it. Subhanallah. Look, nowadays that even you don't have to go to the mosque. You don't have to look for a teacher. In your own phone, you go to Google and say Quran, recitation of Quran, and you will find it slow mode or fast mode, word by word or verse by verse. Subhanallah. How more convenience can be, and how many of us really care about this? Do you know that you have Quran word to word? You can find it in Google. Quran word to word, learning methodology or teaching methodology. Put anything like this in Google. Quran teaching word by word. And after this you found schedules there. How many times you want to repeat, how much time between each one, and it's going to keep repeating. ألم نشرح لك صدرك ألم نشرح لك صدرك ألم نشرح لك صدرك. Or it's going to be ألم نشرح لك صدرك. And you can make it fast or slow. What kind of excuse that we're going to say to Allah in the day of judgment, especially living in that time and we have all these things available for us? How much? Look to our children, great number of our children, how many songs they know, how much they sit in front of TV. We need to wake up. We need to take Islam serious. We need to be grateful to the ni'mah and the blessings and the convenience that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had made it for us. So hopefully, inshallah, with this small reminder that we start to understand to make some kind of change in our schedule and put some Quran, put in your schedule that you're going to start to learn 10 surahs during the coming month. 10 surahs, and you go and you can have your own teacher there on Mr. Google. We stop here for tonight, inshallah, with a small reminder. Looking forward to see you tomorrow, inshallah. Jazakumullah khairan. Any comments? Any question? Any correction? وإياكم. Jazakumullah khair. Thank you. Looking forward to see you again tomorrow, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. سبحانك اللهم بحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك